Hey, yeah. I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money when I take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Oh, take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market. Take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy.
Okay.
Remember that.
You didn't come this far just to come this far.
Yep. I saw it on the internet.
I don't really know how to confess my love. Really seem like I wanna test my love for you. Don't know how to express my love. That's why I'm American Express my love for you. I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall and see what damage I could do.
Okay.
I give you the world, but there's other planets too. Where I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money when I take it from me. Look, they don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market. Take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap. And I'm tryna hit the rap. And I'm tryna hit the rap. Friday night, what you gonna do? Say yo, grab a phone, grab a beer, it's time for Kenny's show. Kenny's, I'm going to You find me chilling. You find some, yeah. It's time for the TV show. He don't say much, but you'll never know what you might see, what you might hear. Reader's only once a night to remind him he's a queen.
They're all white dudes. They're not funny. No homo. He is a drunk. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Oh, shit. Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
What was that?
Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't remember who that person is connected to.
Okay, stand-up comic from Chicago. I'm with Apologies to Podcast, which is still going. Volcano, no braino. Yeah.
All right, 304, you're on with Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante
Jessica,
Negro.
I'm seeing you, and I'm curious. Like, how many marbles do you have in your jar?
What does that mean?
Hey, by the way,
I'm asking you, what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
by the way, mute your computer in the back.
There's no computer on. I'm just.
Hi, tight, everyone out there in the world, YouTube and all that. Yeah. Hello, birds. Yeah. Lewis was just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Lewis is 47 and Puerto Rican and not white and failed at life. So no, you are a douchebag, Lewis. Dougie, no you. I get more hoes than you, CO. You the beta. Dougie, no you. Yeah, that's right, no you. Boo you, boo both of you. No, you. Lewis, I heard you're gay. Dougie, no you all the way. Dougie, no you. Yeah, that's right. You'd be confused with Helen. Yeah, that's right. No you. Cock and balls on you, Mickey. I'll get you for this, Helen. No you. I'm just bullshitting, not being of the truth. I'm an Asian guy. Jill, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they shove holes in their head. I use that.
Hello, douche.
Beta male. Wow. Holy. What is your favorite one? What's your favorite war?
War?
Yeah.
What do you mean war?
My favorite war.
Let's not get into that shit.
Okay.
Lower East Side wars. Whatever the hell is going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just got family love. You know what the fuck is the point? Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just got family love. You know what the fuck is the point? Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just got family love. You know what the fuck is the point? Yeah, I can do it.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for
Freedom
your
of
time.
speech.
Thank you. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. Fucking apple juice. Yeah. Apple juice. This is not apple juice.
Oh, that's apple juice. Or is it? It is. I have to say that.
We'll find out. I changed it right there, man, when the video is going on. Title has been changed. Okay, not for me. Apparently for you. I still see the same title. It's fucking funny, man. I still see the same title. All right. Okay, right. No monologue. I had time to write. Puppet show a little bit later. Now, complete show about hacks of the internet. I'll get into a little bit of grifters, but it won't be a whole puppet routine. I'll one puppet do it. Mickey Mouse will go over the grifters of the world that we live in. And I call a comic out for being hacky. Yeah. Stay tuned for the puppet show to find out who I call out. Ooh. Let's go right into the next article. Next thing. All right. What should I do first? Let me look. What's available? I said hashtag Megadeth news. Maybe I'll start there. All right, where is that? The guy that left Megadeth thinks Megadeth has gone to the deep end. Gone downhill. That's David Ellefson. The guy got kicked out of Megadeth. Let's go to the full.
David Ellefson, during his tenure in the band, was one of the most popular members of Megadeth, but unfortunately, he was unceremoniously dismissed from the group back in 2021, personally by Dave Mustaine, after some explicit video of him was leaked onto the internet. And now David Ellefson is speaking out, saying that he feels much better since he's been out of the band. And really, he feels as though Megadeth has had their quality as a band diminished over the last previous 5 years. And he just kind of feels like the band has peaked. And personally, he's been experiencing some success with his band.
Before we get this, man, I don't know, man. I heard the new album. It's pretty successful. Dave made a point in that Fox News interview that when when it's a bad political time, they make a great album. Right. That's true. Was it a good political time during Peace Sells, Rust in Peace, or Countdown to Extinction? All of those are fucking great albums. He was the other guitar player. You have Dave Mustaine, then you have the other Dave. The lead guitarist? Hello? Do you not know anything about these? Well, that's who he was in Megadeth. And he's probably the other original member, Mustaine, then him. Right. So, he's in the band quite a long time, since the onslaught of it. Right, Dave being kicked out of one band, Metallica, and then forming another band. True. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, yeah, David Ellis. No. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll get back into it. Yeah. All right.
And Kings of Thrash. And he says that Dave Mustaine can't stand the idea that he can have that success outside of Megadeth, independently from that band. Here's more. Before we continue, if you're new to Rockfeed, for the latest rock news and updates about your favorite bands, hit that subscribe button with no.
He's like, ooh, you ain't shit, motherfucker, you ain't shit. Without Megadeth, that's what the other Dave is saying. I'm not going to say the M word, but motherfucker's the same thing. Still the joke, pretty much. That's the same meaning. Yeah.
Notifications on. When David Ellefson was let go by Megadeth, he said his team told him they've never seen something so unethical in their lives, and he should fire back on every front as he sees fit as a result of that. But he said he actually chose to sit back and let the music speak for itself. And his project, Kings of Thrash, is really gaining some steam out there, and people really seem to be enjoying what he's doing with that. And he says that Dave Mustaine can't stand the idea of him having that kind of success outside of Megadeth. Here's what he had to say in a new interview with Metal Edge magazine, which I've linked to in the description. Speaking on his dismissal from Megadeth back in 2021, he said, "I think it was unnecessary, and it was undoubtedly done with spite and bitterness, which I did not deserve. Considering all that I've done for Megadeth and all that I've tolerated over the years, I'd say the whole thing was uncalled for. And it certainly was not what we discussed regarding how the transition would happen. What went down came blindly out of nowhere."
Yeah, I mean, that's not cool. I heard Mustaine interviewed about it. I think, yeah, and it's not cool seeing. I mean, this guy right there from the beginning is a lead guitar player. I mean, he had all the licks, all the riffs. I mean, true. Dave was a songwriter, right? Solos. I'll check for Naughty by Nature news. They are one-hit wonders or two-hit wonders. I try and bring people in that make current albums or having a reunion, things like that. Might be interesting to hear on a backstory about them. I'll check it out, man. Yeah, but 2 hits in the rap game ain't that much. Nah, I try and bring up news from artists that have had more than 2 hits. Sorry, man. If that's something you love and love talking about them constantly, that's fine, man. They're not a whole show. no band is really a whole show either. Maybe let's look at these one-hit wonders and see where they are, and it's a bunch of them. Then they could be in a compilation or two-hit wonders, right? It's kind of the same thing. They have those two hits, and I think Naughty by Nature plays mostly with other rap acts that come out and do their two hits, and then that's the end of the show. Right. Multiple hits. That's the Nas's, the Wu-Tangs, even when Adam Yak was around, the B.E.E.C.E.E.E boys of hip-hop, the NWAs. Well, they did make a second album, which was horrible, but at least they had that big first album. They had many hits. Right. I did a Jimmy Buffett tribute and the premiere coming up. So no, it's on Saturday. Check it out, man. He is mentioned. Theo says you ain't getting nothing for Christmas. That's right. All right, back to this.
Nowhere. So I basically had the option to take it or retaliate, which I was given free license to do. My team said, hey, if you want to go at this guy, go for it. We've never seen something so unethical on every level. Do what you need to do. But I just said, no, I'll just sit back and let it sort itself out and let the music do the talking. He was asked whether or not he feels that Dave Mustaine is intimidated by the music Ellefson is releasing and the success he's having independently of Megadeth. He said, I do. Also, I think he hates the idea of me succeeding outside that arena because now I get to be the one who helps create the music, makes the decisions, and basically be in charge. It wasn't that way in Megadeth, which I think many people know by now. But people love that band because of the music we created together. Those songs will stand forever, despite all the stuff that happened behind the scenes. So when all that went down, I just said, we have a great legacy, but it's okay.
The other Dave is right that they have a legacy that will go on and on for decades, even after all of them die. People will still find like the Judas Priests of the world, the Misfits of the world, the Diamond Heads and Motorheads, the Discharge and Black Flags become super influenced, the Panteras, right, and the rest of the other bands that make the music like Slayer become influenced, make that kind of music or even worse music, right, whichever one they want to make. Whatever they're attracted to musically, right. And that will go on for a long fucking time. But you branch out. Just like I'm sure Van Halen might have been jealous of Dave a little bit when he's all over MTV till they started to have a lot more than one hit. And then it's like, Dave, you didn't do a second album? No. Mr. We Were Off, Diamond Dave crashed and burned. This Dave seems like he's going to fly out having a successful album. Now he's the guy who makes all decisions, writes songs, and he's in charge, and there ain't a guy kind of with an ego, I'm Dave Mustaine, and the bullshit that goes with all that. Yeah, that's right.
It's over now. Do you want to have a shootout or let the music speak for itself? I choose to let the music speak for itself, and I think that speaks volumes. I'm pretty convinced that the stuff I've put out since leaving Megadeth is as good or better than anything they've done. Ellefson feels that Dave Mustaine is merely intimidated by the success he's having, which is why he continues to take shots at him and his fellow bandmates and Kings of Thrash through the media. He said, it's 100% why that's been happening. I've watched the quality of Megadeth diminish over the last 5 years, which was very frustrating. I'd bring ideas to the table and try to help the situation, but those ideas would be either shut down or removed after the fact. It was very aggressive and frustrating to be intentionally diminished or removed from the process. So I said, okay, I see what's going on here. An old saying goes, kids that don't share their toys don't have friends. So I just said, I'll take my toys and play with someone else. This is simple shit you learn in kindergarten, but not so much in that band. Dave Mustaine announced the decision to terminate David Ellefson from the band on May 24th, 2021, which was a controversial decision met with outrage from some fans.
I guess this is what you do to friends. People you sit down become friends with, form a band together, and then, oh, you know what? Get the fuck out. Right. I mean, this is what you do to your friends. Somebody did that to me. I wouldn't want to be friends with them anymore. Then fuck them. Make my own album, go on my own damn tour. If I'm successful, you can go eat a bag of shit. Right. Or dicks. Either one. Right. Well, Dave Mustaine is jealous. Dave Mustaine is a lot of things. I've heard since he got sober, he became a Christian, is out of his fucking mind. Sounds about right, you know. I guess he can't handle soberness and being a Christian without, I don't know, a little class. Look at like Alice Cooper. He got sober. He became a Christian. So his father was a pastor. So he's kind of always a Christian. But he's not talking about it with people. He's not being an asshole with big fucking ego. He's Alice fucking Cooper. He puts on the greatest show on fucking earth. Still does. And he's still like, I see interviews with him and it's like the best interview ever. He answers all the questions. All right, he's kind of nice. A little humbled. Hell of a performer. I've seen him like 4 times. No, I never hear people get interviewed about Alice Cooper like, oh, I was in his band and it was like horrible. No, you would never hear that, man. In fact, I met a couple people after his show that play with him now. They fucking love it. So they're having a good time. Yeah.
He said in the statement, "We do not take this decision lightly. While we do not know all the details of what occurred, with an already strained relationship, what has already been revealed now is enough to make working together impossible moving forward." This was not the first time David Ellefson had departed from the band. In 2004, Ellefson filed an $18 million lawsuit against Mustaine, alleging he had shortchanged him on profits and backed out of a deal to turn the band over to him when they broke up in 2002.
Oh, shit. Right. Well, you know, when people are backing out deals and profit sharing, you got to sue them. Yeah. Well, you know, that's not right. That's another thing you do with a friend and a musical partner. I mean, what the fuck, Dave Mustaine? Jesus almighty.
Eventually, the lawsuit was dismissed.
You know what Dave Mustaine is being? He's being a faggot, my baggot. That's what he's being.
With Ellefson returning to the band in 2010 until his departure in 2021. And with all of that said, I don't think these guys are done working together. I really don't. I think that they actually both probably care a lot about each other when it comes down to it.
That might be.
And I think that there are probably some hard feelings right now, but the fans love David Ellefson. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but David Ellefson is a very important part of the history of Megadeth. I think Dave Mustaine knows that as well.
He's a huge part. Well, you know, he left the band before Sue Mustaine, right? Who knows? David Ellefson makes a solo record that's successful. He does a few tours, maybe makes another one. He goes, you know what, man? I liked the last album. Maybe that's it, man. You guys are really doing great stuff now in Megadeth. I want to be part of it again. Maybe they could bury the hatchet at some point. This other David left the band before. Maybe this is not a permanent departure. I hope it isn't. He's a really great guitar player. That's right.
And, you know, I think that if someone placed a call to David Ellefson and they were able to work things out, maybe he could return to the band. But if he didn't return to the band, he's got Kings of Thrash, and he's got a lot of anticipation and hype around that as well. And Megadeth, of course, is still doing very great, regardless of what David Ellefson is saying about the music. I mean, it speaks for itself. That was a big album they just put out. They went on that huge tour with Five Finger Death Punch. They're playing big shows in Canada as recently as a few weeks ago. So Megadeth is also as active as they've ever been. But I want to know what you think in the comments. Mainly, I'd like to know, do you think that David Ellefson could ever return to Megadeth at some point in the future? So that is your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates, and join the conversation.
I don't know. I think it's possible. I don't know if it's probable. Right now, all tensions, all feelings are hard. Right. And of course, they're fighting. This is what happens when you kick somebody out of a band. Right. Yeah. But they both tour, make albums. Things might smooth over. You never know. Maybe they're both sober. They meet for coffee one day and work things out. Who the heck knows? So it's possible. I don't know if it's probable. We'll have to see on time. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see what's next on the docket. All right. Do. Get rid of that song. I don't need that. All right. No. I'll get rid of that later. All right. Gay news. This is kind of big because the show is big. I'll let the video tell you. All right.
Q. Mer. I'm gay.
Whoa!
All right. Okay, it's all right.
Whoa. Practical Joker's one of those guys gay? Wow. He didn't look gay. He didn't really have a gay talk, but not everybody's got the gay voice. Wow, that's groundbreaking news. I thought maybe Murr or somebody might be gay. I don't know. He's just kind of lame sometimes. He's the guy everybody makes fun of. He's kind of the dork of the four people. Murr definitely is. It's all the way. Love it. All right.
Bud? It's okay. Oh, I was a little nervous, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised, but it's fine.
It's
That's great,
totally
man.
fine, bud. Seeing you be so courageous inspires me, Sally, to confess something of my own.
Oh, really?
Fellas,
Good.
I'm gay too.
I don't know if he's gay. I think he's just pulling a joke on Sal. That's what happens. Everything's like an inside joke with those guys. Right. That's what they do for fun. Just fuck with each other constantly. It's the basis of the show. Fucking with the other guys so hard. Right. All these inside practical jokes they're pulling on each other. Like when they go to places, everybody's telling the other guy what to say. When one of them loses the episode game and is a big loser, he has to do something that he doesn't want to do that the other guys are telling him to do. And then if it's a speech in front of people or something, they tell him what to say. Right. That's the funniest part of the show. Right. And I don't know if Murr's really gay. He might be. Sal definitely is gay. Yeah. Yeah.
How does that make you all feel?
I mean, okay, 2 for 2 now, right?
He probably is
It
gay.
makes me feel great that my best friend James has come out of the closet. That's the reason I brought him here today. You see, I'm not gay, but I know.
No, that's funny.
Mer.
That's funny.
I'm gay.
Oh shit! But one of those practical jokes that they always play. I'm thinking in my head, there's no way Sal is really gay. But I don't want to ruin the joke. Yeah, he's definitely pulling Murr's leg. Right? Just to again, but this guy, I know this guy's gay. Then when I see a gay dude, he's in the closet, man. He's not living reality. It's like assholes in the closet when you go, you're an asshole. I'm an asshole. That means they're a closet asshole. They get all mad that they're an asshole. Am I saying this angrily? No, you're a fucking asshole. See, if I was yelling at you, then it'd be time to fight or something or yell at people. You're the one yelling about being called an asshole. Not even going, you're an asshole. See, that's something to yell about, right? You haven't accepted that you're an asshole, just like some people haven't accepted that they're gay. Right? Some people have asshole unacceptance. Motherfuckers, right? Yeah. Yeah. They got problems. Greatest asshole I ever met on the internet was CO. He wasn't angry about it. He said, yeah, Ken, I'm an asshole. What's your fucking point, man? No arguing. It's just like Larry David. You're an asshole. You're right. Right. Maybe on the show you might go, oh, fuck you. Because that's improv. You went up to Larry and go, nice to meet you. Where you're a complete dick. You're right. I'm a prick. All right. Right. All right. What should be next? All right. I'll do. Bam Margera high on meth. Oh shit.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on this one. $15,000 a month for Nikki, child support, Phoenix the Wolf, rock and roll. Right here, Farsi. If that's fair, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. But what isn't fair is that I don't get to FaceTime him or see him whatsoever, and there's no scheduled date on anything.
You know, you're paying 15,000 or whatever. It could be even more, right? And you don't even get to see the kid. Then you shouldn't be paying 15,000. I'd take her right to court and be like, "Yeah, excuse me, I'm paying all this money. I don't even get to see the kid." Right? You want me to continue paying money? I want to see the kid. It's my freaking kid, man. That's not right. You're paying money for child support. You're supporting. You're being a man. What real men do. You should be able to see your kid. You're contributing. I mean, this sounds like a real fucking cunt. He's giving her money, helping support the kid. You know, shit costs money, right? He's doing his part. She's not even letting him see it. Fucking, what a cunt. Oh.
And also, it's fucking late April, and I still have not given him his fucking Christmas
Oh,
gift.
this
He
might
has a
be old.
Bentley little car with a
It's
blue
still not right,
Lamborghini.
even
What
though it's
the
old.
fuck? Jesus, tap
From this year.
dancing Christ. The only thing I care about now is music. Tokyo Hotel, big time. Moneybag Yo, NF, Yellow Wolf, MGK. I mean, the list goes on. 30 Seconds to Mars, Lacrimus Profunde.
I mean, if somebody was keeping, I'm sure that's still happening. One day you should just take her right into court and go, yeah, just sue her for custody. Or I'm paying my child support. I want to see my freaking kid. Yeah, that's right. This ain't fair at all, man. No matter if this was April, spring, it's right freaking now. Still not fair. Nope.
The Black Capes, let's go. Cardi B, WAP. I want thumbs up or thumbs down on this one.
All right. All right, that's out here. I gotta piss bad. Be back in 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the soft thing in this ear busted off. So it's kind of uncomfortable, so I don't have it all the way in there. I can hear the video still. Yeah. All right, I'll have a puppet show in 10 or 20 minutes. All right. Share screen. What's next on the docket for news? Wu-Tang news. I think Wu-Tang news should be next. All right.
I went to the kitchen with a kitchen knife and I chopped it off. I didn't think I'm going to be famous from this.
Wow.
It was just a personal thing in my life. I felt I needed and it should make a difference. And it was kind of like, I'm dying anyway, man. Let me say my last sentence and missing words. What's going on? And I said a couple things to everybody in the room. And it was like, yeah, you know, I jumped off the balcony here. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Christ Bearer is a rapper affiliated with the legendary Wu-Tang Clan. But in 2014, he made a private decision that thrust him into the public eye.
My first PCP experience, and I went through the streets and I was like, yo, I see what the that people see. You know what I mean?
That's a deep story. You know, sometimes it's great to hear a story by somebody that we don't know so well. Wu-Tang Clan had the main members, those 10 people, including Master Killer. Right. And then associates, extra affiliates. Right. Right. That's sometimes there'd be like I think the stuff, sometimes there'd be like an extra version that they put online, I think, since 2010 and all that way. Here's some extra tracks with extra remixes with other affiliates of the Wu-Tang Clan on it. Oh, shit, people we don't even know. Like Wu Syndicate. I didn't even know who the hell that was. I think I found a track on one of their extras of the album. Wu Syndicate. Who the fuck is that? So there's many, many different associates. We have no idea who the hell they are. Interesting as hell.
PCP is something like alternate reality. You can see something. It's like knowledge. You can see something, and once you see that, you can't never go back. It's like you can be exposed to too much truth, and it can make you nutty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tried meth and a couple other drugs, but PCP was something that it was just a clarity.
Could you tell me the story of that night?
To a degree. So that night when I had some PCP, and I was definitely I was watching cartoons, and to me, for some reason, life turned into a cartoon. So it was kind of like, well, this is. And I had 3 baby mothers, and I had restraining orders.
Before I go further, all radio's dead. All radio's dead. You're like Radio Wars. Ian Ellis follows me on Twitter. I'm on the show of that shitty fedora and eat a dick. Yeah, that's right. Before I bring that up briefly, this is live. No. Nope. You know the Grateful Dead guys before they formed the Grateful Dead. They're all in jug bands. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so is Paul Butterfield Blues, possibly. But the Grateful Dead, they were definitely, and I think even after the jug band, Jerry Garcia had a folk group shortly prior to the Dead. It was called Old and In the Way, like his parents' generation. Old and In the Way, good name. And then I think maybe some members of that spilled out into the Dead, probably. You know, in the mid-60s, everybody had a fucking folk group. Folk rock, they're all folking up. Yeah. Jug bands were the popular thing before that. That's right.
It's on me so I can see my kids. But I figured, man, I keep on having these babies by these girls. I was thinking they just got a groupies, and once they have this baby by me, I'm trapped. But they say, hey, I'm gonna need this amount of money for you to be in their life. It started being like society that was just dragging me down into a vortex that I could not stop. Women say, men think with their little head too much. They always think with their little heads. So I say, you know what?
That's fucked up, man. Yeah, but you're in the world of drugs and affiliated with something really famous. So drugs, women, it becomes a whole thing. The demons of the limelight, even if you're not the exact one in the limelight, when you have a group so spread, 10 main members and multiple social affiliates, the minute somebody goes, you're a blank person affiliated with the Wu-Tang Clan, oh shit, happens in their fucking mind. Even if they have no fucking idea who you are, the name is huge. So you're affiliated with it. I mean, yeah. It's kind of like there's this band in Jersey, right? Johnny Johnny something and Ashbury Dukes, right? Yeah, Will Steven produced them. I think Springsteen wrote songs for them. Southside Johnny, right? Right, and I think even Springsteen produced them. So that's affiliated with Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. That's a whole nother band. But in a sense, they're part of the Jersey Shore sound. So they're friends with each other. They help each other out, just like the spread of the whole Wu-Tang. It's a phenomenon. So there's affiliates, true lesser known things, but affiliate is affiliate. So they kind of get a clout of a little bit of fame with it. And women and drugs come along with that clout of having a little handful or two of fame. Right. You ain't Method Man, but you're like associate of Method Man. Oh shit. It takes that kind of thing right there. What's a phenomenon? Not a brand, a whole phenomenon. It's a whole different thing.
I got something for these bitches. I'm covering my little head and be forced to only think on my big head. And that was clear as day to me. I acted upon it. I went to the kitchen with a kitchen knife.
Always.
And I chopped it off.
Oh.
I didn't think
chop off your penis.
Famous from this. It was just a personal thing in my life. I felt I needed and it should make a difference. And it was kind of like, I'm dying anyway, man. Let me say my last sentence and missing words. What's going on? And I said a couple things to everybody in the room. And it was like, yeah, you know, I jumped off the balcony.
Shocking.
You know what I mean? 2-story balcony. So when I hit the ground, I was unconscious for a second. But then I realized, yo, I'm not dead. I was like, yo, this yo, guess what? I'm going to yo, nobody's got on me. Watch this. I'm finna turn the world upside down, and people are going to really understand who God is, because I promise you, he's I and I is him. Next thing you know, I'm in the morning, it was all over my bedroom, like, yo, what's going on, you know? So people can say, oh, that did that, he chopped off his what an idiot. It actually was a genius plan, I feel, you know? I really loved my 9.5 inches that I had. At the same token, manhood is not determined by what's between your legs, and that's my mission to show sentient thinking beings what makes you a man. We don't live in a society, we live in a sex society. You feel me?
I do, absolutely. No, I understand completely what you're saying. It makes a lot of sense. I think it's like the sort of thing where people hear the story and it's just hard for them to mentally grasp. Would you feel comfortable showing us any of the wound?
They hear the story and then they're like, I can't grasp this. Today I have a grog brain. Right. For those that don't know, grog brain means you are non-intelligent and can't string a sentence together. I'd say for those that watch this replay, Rev is the poster child for grog brain loser. When you look up, what's a grog brain loser? Skinny as a rail guy that says, "Hey bud," drinking a whole bottle of vodka and eating nothing. That's the definition of a grog brain. Yeah, he's the poster child right there. Yeah.
Or anything like that? Is that something you want to show, or is that a more private thing?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, of course. I'd be with that. No, stop playing, man.
Okay.
Can show you this one. A bunch of dudes in here. What?
I forgot to turn off the phone. Be right back. Gotta turn that on. Hey, what's up, Caroline? They didn't even do their usual. Where'd they go? You're Chinese food? No, loser. You're the same guy that calls all the time and does that same fucking lame ass routine. Maybe you should get a new call-in bit. Yeah, I know the private callers probably watch without typing. Hey, brain dead loser who calls with a private caller, has no life. When I plug my phone back in, why don't you call in with a better bit when you answer? I guess I waited too many rings. Yeah. It's always pizza or Chinese food. I call in and be like, yeah, this is the blank town you live in police. We have a warrant for your arrest. I call in with that, then hang up. You see, that would be genius. Wow, that guy is capable of more thoughts and intelligence in a bit than, you order 2 pepperoni pizzas? No, asshole. Stop calling my fucking place. If you came up with something that actually wasn't that and took actual thought, seemed real, I'd be impressed. He never does.
I do such a thing. Well, I do such a thing, man. But yo, if you guys can guarantee me $1 million kickoff, I'll show you one right now.
Right, he's a, let's see, what is he? He's a beta phony phone call guy. True. Phony phone calls are completely illegal, right? But, you know, if you're going to prank somebody and commit a minor crime like that, at least make a really good phony phone call that seems real, and then you say something funny at them like, I pranked you, later, douche. That would be funny, right? But no, he's fucking lame as shit. Yeah. No. Definitely. Helen Keller, if he had time, would take time to come up with a bit. All right, it's midnight, office hours are over, or whatever time, right? What says I'm really late? I got pranked this fucking douchebag named Ken TV. Come up with a whole new thing, man. He's Helen Keller. He used to be trying to be a comedian. Sure, he could come up with something. That would be really funny. I'd probably figure, hold on, you're a pranker that wants to arrest me and you have a pickle dick? I know it's you, oh no, you can't get me. Oh, damn it, I should have never said pickle dick. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Oh, god damn it. No.
I went to the kitchen when the kitchen famous from this. It was just a personal thing in my life. It actually was a genius plan.
The wound or anything like that, is that something you want to show, or is that a more private thing?
Yeah, of course. I'd be with that.
Okay.
Can show you this one. A bunch of dudes in here. What I do such a thing. What I do such a thing, man. But yo, if you guys can guarantee me $1 million kickoff, I'll show you one right now.
I didn't know that.
I owe you? Okay. If I could be true to that, I would show you the one. Every problem there's a solution. And for every positive there's a negative. You know?
That's
so
true.
I definitely always know that even if something negative is a 2% positivity. You just focus on that 2% positivity, you're gonna grow it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So you grew his cock back. Took it up, then you grew it back. Yeah.
I went to the
All right. All right. All right. X. X. That way me X. Good. Huh. All right. I guess it grew back. Yeah. Well, then there's that bit. The pickle dick Cammett with Helen Keller. Or not, Helen Keller goes to Hollywood. He sucks on a pickle dick. Bell and the Snake's idea. I'll give him credit. Great idea. All right, it's time for Hacks of the Internet Puppet Show. All right, that's a good time. Give me a minute to throw these things together, and then we'll go. Puppets. Oh. Me. Okay. Ian. Who else? Ian. No. Vicky. Ryan. That guy's coming. There it is. Any more characters? Let's see. Read the script. All right. Oh. Let's be the comic for this week. Right. What's no rubbery puppets over here. That is true. Okay. Damn it, went overboard. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Right. All right, there's the opening needs what calls for a weighty. Anything else? That's it. Not a lot of players in this one. All right. Enjoy the show, everybody that's here. Hello, hello. Maybe. All right, all right. Then we go Sunday. Okay. In a YouTube crowd, Ken TV asked 3 times to some lady, "Do you know who's Ian Ellis?" Her response is, "It's the only girl I had, so I don't know if she's black. She might have been white. Doesn't matter for this situation." All right. You in the crowd, shut up. Shut the hell up. Ian Ellis is a piece of shit. Of course, she's talking about Bella and the Snake. The guy that trolls is Ian Ellis, LLC. Right. Could be talking about the real Ian Ellis, but I don't know. YouTube chats, most likely not. No, not you. This is hack and internet history. This is a long time ago, before we knew you, Carolina. So this is not you. All right, that is the first. That's a vivid memory because everybody else was like, "Who is that?" Have no idea. She had an idea. That's right. All right. We now go live to a with apologies much later. For Ken TV. First hand learns how to hack it. Just like Ian. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember all of this, but yeah. Right. 1 fucking second ago. Colonel's not here now? When I grab, oh, right here. Wait, I'm thinking here. Better like that. Oh, so much better. All right. Pen TV, you can have all my jokes like 40 and white failed at life. It also works here. Not white failed at life. To part white failed at life and bullshit. Right. There might be a few more. All right. Right. Sounds great. You big nerd, you dummy mummy. Ken TV, go buy a revolver and kill yourself. No, you, Ian, after this show, start your car, drive to the nearest bridge and drive off. Go ahead and take 200 Sudafeds. Ian, go take a knife and just stab it into your left eye socket. Really hard. Whoa, too far, you piece of shit. No, you started this war of words by telling me to go shoot myself with a gun. Just for that, I'm stealing your laugh. All right. Some other time, with apologies. All right. We found a clip of Mersh from O&A doing stand-up. All right. It's like a whole special. Stop the tape, bell end. That's a Norm MacDonald bit. Proceed. Stop again. That is a Brian Regan bit. Right. Hit play again. That's a Louis C.K. bit. Chris Rock bit. Maybe not that, but yeah, he's stealing these fucking jokes verbatim. He's a piece of shit fucking hack. This is unfucking believable. What a talentless fucking piece of shit. It's worthless garbage. Flag it, my bag it. Will steal any bit by anyone if he can. Example. He didn't steal this joke, but this is just an example of a joke he could steal and would. There are 2 different classifications for cliff diving. Diving grand champion and stuff on rock. That's a Norm MacDonald joke. Not saying the town was hacked, Mersh stole it, but he would if he could. All right, I've also stolen a lot of CEO jokes. Here we go. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas? Oh, shit. Oh, you ain't shit, motherfucker. You ain't shit. I'm an Asian guy. You gotta suck a cock. It's gotta be hard. Guys just bullshitting and not being of the truth. That hole is blocked. I need it open. Oh, and sometimes I do is laugh. That might be like an over-exaggerated laugh. All right. And now I call out Jim Norton. All right. Final scene. Yeah. All right, Jim Norton's the cap for today. Wife from Long Island or something? Are you a moron of something? If you're not careful or something, you're spraying lots of fucking oil all over the place. You're sure this is your car or something? Okay. Jim, stop right there. That is a Jerky Boys bit. Stop hacking up. You're a better comic than this. You should have listened to Ian Ellis from Chicago when he called into the Jim and Sam show. Just come up with a new bit. All right, Dick? Hello, douche. I mean, come on. You're a comic. All right, that's the end of that. Yeah. Man is a comic. He's great at stand-up, but that's not even his bit. That's like the bit that he does. That's like his signature bit. True. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of my signature bit. But it's not like I'm a comic. I'm the giraffe. Hello? But it's not like I'm a comic. If I was a comic and I that's right, my signature bit, people be that from Seinfeld, write your own material, you fucking hack. I'm not a comic. It's different. Comics can't like come up with buzzwords from like the internet or TV or a podcast or radio while doing comedy. Now you gotta come up with brand new shit, like your own fucking bits. They have other people on podcasts or shit are doing your bit. That's pretty good. It's like a catchphrase. Yeah, Jim Norton's a stand-up comic. I mean, come on, man. I was one of the few times I listened to Sam and Jim, which I freaking hate. Sam is barely funny. He's like Luis Gomez, all the stuff they clipped. I've seen a few clips he made where he's being really funny. Right. If you watch like this, you just look up Luis J. Gomez live clips on the internet, you'll see like 5-minute clips that aren't even that funny. Like the stuff he clips, that's the really funny jokes that he tells. Right. Yeah. All right. Press it on with the next story. Hope you enjoyed the puppet show. Yeah. All right, some of this will be clipped out in future premieres if it's just a short story, like a reel. Right. I'm not going to be breaking down a 5-minute fucking video in a fucking premiere. And the art stuff is edited because nobody's going to sit there for 30 minutes of art. No. Okay. All right. Bam watches Steve-O respond to his diss track. Oh, shit.
You're upset that I've been doing so well selling autographed Steve-O skateboards at Steve-O.com.
Oh my God. Look at how it was the worst mob kickflip on the planet. When you do a mob kickflip, people would rather kick it away than land it. Oh my God. It's the worst.
He's like, that's like the worst fucking skate move in history. What's the matter with you? I thought you could skate, you fucking poser. You're being a beta skater. I think that's what he's saying. Right? You do like a basic mob kickflip? How long have you been skating? Did you just start yesterday, you freaking dummy? I think that's what he's saying. What the hell's wrong with you? I thought you've been skating for like 30 plus years. What the fuck, man? What are you saying? Without saying that. Yeah, that's right.
First, stop skateboarding, please. It's not blinking into my eye. Still gonna hit a rail. Jesus tap dancing Christ. Ever show me that again? Watch Corey Juno's frontside flips.
I mean, come on, man. Now he said, you're so horrible now, Steve-O. You have to watch other people's skate tricks. I mean, that's when you should just stop skating, I think. When you need lessons, right? What these guys will get on skateboards, fall, get back on, watch their friends do a trick, repeat the trick, and then just keep on experimenting. Maybe they fell. Oh man, I got disc in my back. I had to get surgery. These guys will get surgery. Even regular skaters get that. My friend that I clipped the skating footage for all those videos, even a little bit for the premiere. He didn't fall on his ass. He didn't land. Well, everybody doesn't land. I answered, nobody was there. What's up, Cliff? Yeah. All right, going on with Bam. That's right. It's funny. I like this. I would probably clip this into a premiere. Let some people that aren't here, like Bella and the Snake is not here tonight. He could catch up, and a few other people. I got 12 plus new subscribers, so those 12 people could watch it. Right. If you step out of the room and you miss something, you can watch it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
And buy his skateboard. Steve-O cannot sell professional skateboards because you suck at it.
Steve-O here. I know you're upset that I've been doing so well selling autographed Steve-O skateboards at Steve-O.com.
Wow. New low for the Steve-O. See what else we got tonight. Yeah, that's right. All right, I might have time for an open panel after this if people are interested. And a couple stories. All right. Share screen. All right. All right. I got there, political news. Hold on. Hold on. I can't, well, let me scroll down. There was a red pill news thing I want to get to. All right. The Joan Jett thing I found in Joan Jett news. Right, I'm going to play that. Then I will try and hook the Modern Wife Dating fucking thing up. Again, or maybe I'll go with O&A News, then do that. Yeah. All right. It's only 3 minutes.
Joan Jett's signature tune is a foot-stomping female empowerment anthem that transformed the former Runaways guitarist into a bona fide rock star. But the song also changed her in ways she never could have dreamed of. In 1976, Joan Jett was touring England as a member of the groundbreaking all-female rock band, the Runaways. One night she was relaxing in her hotel room and decided to flip on the TV. A music show
the female equivalent to the Ramones. Yeah. Definitely. And the West Coast Ramones also. Right, they were LA. That's before Joan Jett went solo, moved to New York. Right. She's got both rock scenes. Amazing. Right. Of course, they were all trained by Kim Fowley, a legend. Great songwriter. A total fucking badass. He was right about one thing. Rock and roll is a blood sport. You got to be fucking tough or get off the damn stage. He's right about that.
Hosted by a band called The Arrows was on. Since Jett had heard of the band, she decided to watch. The band ended the episode by playing one of their B-sides, a song called I Love Rock and Roll. It was the first time Jett had heard the song, and by the time The Arrows finished playing it, She was squealing with excitement, according to Bad Reputation, the unauthorized biography of Joan Jett. She knew she had to cover this song. However, getting the song recorded was a hassle that took a number of years. In 1979, 3 years after first hearing the Arrows version of I Love Rock and Roll, Joan Jett hooked up with 2 members of the Sex Pistols, drummer Paul Cook and guitarist Steve Jones.
Nice.
Together, they recorded the track she'd been dreaming of.
Well, you know, Joan Jett wasn't always a straight up lesbian. When you're deciding on something you prefer, you got to try the other thing. What if you're not sure? Right, so she's probably experimenting then. She's a young female, you know. Right. Then one day she decides she didn't like penis. Well, hey, gay guitar guy. I can't do a backflip. I fell down 6 or 7 times and said, you know what? I think it's kind of like you don't love a TV show till you've seen like 5 episodes. Right. If you're falling, there's no point of getting back on. Maybe you fall 3 or 4 times, like that 5th time I didn't fall. Then you're skating. Not me. Like I can't roller skate. I can't ice skate. I can't surf. I have bad balance. I can climb up to a big mountain if I want to, or small ones so I can hike. Then I look down and I'm like, holy shit, that's high. Let me get out of here in a little bit. Right. I wish I could do all that. I could ride a bike. No backflips. I did take 3 surfing lessons once. The place that became on fire, Maui, Hawaii. Years before, like, I don't know, like 13 years ago. Years before it was on fire. Right. Years. You missed it. Catch the replay, dude. Puppet show already happened like 20 plus minutes ago. It started. Should have been here, dude. Show up late. You miss things. It's 50 minutes to an hour in. And it would never be an hour and 18 minutes in, dude. Starts late, it's an hour in. If I want to start it early, I start it earlier. Breaking the news, and I start it. I'm with Joan Jett. Yeah.
For so long, Jett released this version of the song as the B-side to her single You Don't Own Me. In a 2010 interview with Uncut, Jett recalled what it was like working with Cook and
Your
Jones.
fault, man.
She told the outlet, I did a very early version with them. It was great working with them, and no, there was no sense of trepidation on my part, despite the fact that everyone was telling me they were the most notorious band on the planet. The Runaways label before the band broke up in 1979 was owned by Polygram, and they were handling distribution.
They were. Let's see. They went on big time British TV. Gave the guy on the show the finger. That helped them get banned in their area from performing. Then they gave the Queen of England not a very good day. It's her Jubilee Day. And they just started wrecking that day on another boat performing God Save the Queen. And that escalated. Their whole European tour got canceled. That's pretty notorious. No. Gay guitar guy, you should know you're not that important. Sorry, man. Nah. I did it. Don't want to do it again. That's not something. Maybe I could do something again that I wrote for days. I wrote that in a day. It wasn't exactly something I was pre-designing weeks ahead. That's puppet movies. Just a brief tonight puppet show. No, dude. Okay, I was moving on with the Sex Pistols. Then the whole East Coast got canceled. So they're in the middle of fucking the Midwest somewhere, playing some cowboy town with Johnny London is wearing or Johnny Ron, whatever he calls himself, right? Wearing a t-shirt of 2 gay cowboys kissing. They got at the sex store, right, where all of them met and where they met Malcolm McCurran, the manager. Right. It was not a good night that evening. I think they stretched across the Midwest a little bit. ended playing San Francisco and ending their tour and their career as a band at that point with Sid Vicious. They have done reunions with Glenn Matlock I've wanted to check out, but I don't think they do that anymore. He was the original bass player before Sid joined. He left, I think, to finish school. Link ain't out yet. All right, dudes. I'll put it out next. Let me do this Joan Jett story. It's got like a minute and a half left.
For the new single too. However, the company's executives weren't interested in Joan Jett or her version of I Love Rock and Roll, according to Songfacts. Since Jett and her producer Kenny Laguna believed the song would be a hit, Laguna bought the rights from the record company for cheap. From there, The Who bankrolled studio time and transportation for Jett to record her first solo album, Joan Jett, which would later be repackaged as Bad Reputation. However, Jett held off from re-recording I Love Rock and Roll until she could get a major label deal. When Jett signed with the major label in 1981, she was finally ready to re-record the song.
Gay Guitar Guy, we hashed it out. I will never do that to Ross again. Ross, I did it for a second reason. I think you're the guy that started the I'm racist thing. Well, it started on, if not your show, a panel you were on. Right. And you just, all through Discord for months and months, continued to do that joke. At some point, I didn't find it funny. But, you know, I just wanted to be a complete dick to you once. That's it. That's a joke. I would never do that again. You're the Ross. You're the man. I'm not going to do it. No, not your best friend. Dude, I have a best friend. He's, what? I can be your best friend, but dude, you're not going to be mine. I already have one. He's not an internet person. Whatever, man. I'm just saying. But we hatched out, me and the Ross. I'm with Joe.
But first, she needed to rewrite some of the lyrics. Alan Merrill and guitarist Jake Hooker of the Arrows wrote I Love Rock and Roll in response to the Rolling Stones' It's Only Rock and Roll, But I Like It. In the original song, the lyrics are about a guy picking up a young girl and taking her back to his place. In Jett's tweaked version, the tune is about a girl who notices a guy next to a jukebox and brings him home. As Songfacts points out, other hit songs of the era also had sexual overtones, such as Pat Benatar's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. However,
no, you, Ryan, eh?
Jett sang about men in such an unapologetic.
You should know, Ryan, hash is really super rare. I think I found, maybe in my whole lifetime, 5 people that had hash. Right. That's it. 20, 30 years plus smoking on and off, 5 people. Dude, that's how rare it is. It's like almost the rares of the rare. Yeah.
In an aggressive way, that I Love Rock and Roll went on to become an anthem about female empowerment.
If people want to call the song an anthem, I think it's wonderful. Right. I really think it's great.
According to Bad Reputation, there was initial pushback from radio stations when the song was released. They felt it was too hard-hitting for rock radio. But it didn't matter. I Love Rock and Roll shot up the charts, quickly achieving the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100. The song held steady there for 7 weeks. The album it appeared on, which was also titled I Love Rock and Roll, reached number 2 on the Billboard charts. I Love Rock and Roll also helped shape Jett's image as a badass rock star, while simultaneously making her an inspiration to many female souls.
Maybe you have him blocked. Ooh. I don't know then. I don't know. Hello, dudes. I don't know. I don't know, folks. That's why you can't see him. All right. This was that much longer. Like 30 seconds, not even.
Solo artists. In a 2008 interview with Mojo Magazine, Jett spoke about the song's lasting impact. She told the outlet, "I think most people who love some kind of rock and roll can relate to it. I quickly realized this song is going to follow you, so you're either going to let it bother you, or you got to make peace with it, and feel blessed that you were involved with something that touched so many people."
Uh-huh. Oh, shit, focus. You know what that might mean. He blocked you. Oh, shit. Could be, man. Because sometimes I block someone, then unblock them, or they block me, and I'm like, why can't I see this person? They block me. Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I'll send the link out. Copy. Before I do that, erase the message I was going to put in. I didn't have to. I just came on the screen and said what I had to say. It's fucking weird. If you can't see the link, I don't know. Yeah. You know what? Your friend Gay Guitar Guy, Hipstar, doesn't have to re-invite me to his server. His stream isn't so exciting waiting for him while he's muted and deaf muted doing his stream to talk to him. If he even lets you on for that long. The greatest thing that I ever participated with him was the death of Pot Awful. That was amazing. It was. Nothing else I find that amazing about his stream. And I like the thing that he did on the LLC that Bell M put on there. That's about it. So he's sort of entertaining, sometimes funny. He hates everyone. He hates too many people. Hates select people. You don't have to hate everyone. The link is there. In fact, I'll tie it. I'll put it. This is just some bullshit you guys pull. Turn down all the volume. Oh, I can't see the link. You can't see the link. Oh, what the hell is that? No. Unpin. This is what the hell I was trying to pin. Okay, I'm saying if you can't see it, then you're not seeing it and you're really high. Too high to see the link. The link is pinned to the fucking broadcast. You can't see it. It's up there. You won't lose in chat. Okay, so the link is pinned. Okay, man? I don't know. It hasn't smelled or got dirty. So I haven't need to wash it yet. I smell it after I sweat. The next day, I'm like, I don't think this stinks. Plus, you can't wash a straw hat. Maybe you can spray it with Febreze. The hat smells really good. Of course it does. Dude, it's tied to the top. Dude, it's over the chat. So you're bullshitting and not being of the truth. Dude, it's pinned to the top. Dude, it's pinned to the top. It's pinned to the top. You guys play this fucking stupid game. You play this game every week just like they used to play like, I'll just mention a band he doesn't like in the audience to fuck with Ken. So this is, I can't see the link. Bullshit. I don't believe you whatsoever. Just going to keep on doing a fucking news story. Right. And ignore the fuck out of you because you're playing a bit that isn't going to fucking work. To get me. Fuck off. If you can't see the link, then you're blind and you're bullshitting and not being of the truth. All right. Yeah. That's the way it is. All right. Go with Anthony first. All right, Compound Media. Yeah.
The Canadian national anthem. I didn't see that this was on a lot of big news platforms, but this is beyond reason. The people of Canada should be outraged. And I know how woke America is. America's pretty stupid, fuck woke. But you fuck with the national anthem. And I don't mean by kneeling during it or just not singing it. Maybe you do God Bless America at some sporting events and stuff. That'll get some shit, but not as much as fucking with it. You can't, if you got out there to sing the national anthem and change the words to better reflect your political agenda, you are getting booed the fuck out of that place.
If you're changing it for political agenda, boo you! You ain't getting nothing for Christmas, motherfucker. Get the hell out of here. What are you saying? Yeah.
At a huge sporting event, I mean, you know, there's probably other venues you could do that and people would love it. But for the most part, if you sing the American national anthem and you start changing the words to be politically correct, you're going to catch some shit. Well, this black woman, I guess.
All right, Ross, it's pinned to the top. You don't have to scroll back for shit. Stop doing your stupid fucking bit to get me, dude. You're not. That's the last time I'm going to speak about. I'll be just commenting and watching.
She's black. Is she indigenous Canadian? I don't know. She's singing the national anthem and she changes one word. And people have been talking about
read what you're saying. So you're not doing
Oh, Canada.
Give me a hand, man.
Our home on a native land.
All right. You can stop it right there. Did you see how dramatically she made sure? It's our home, our native land.
She's adding lyrics and bullshitting and not being the truth. Why don't you just leave national anthems alone? Jesus Christ. Jesus, lady. I'm with Anthony. Yeah.
And, right? Our home, our native land. We are Canadians. This is Canada. She's like, our home on native land. Because, you know, it's stolen from the indigenous people. And they just let this fucking just go through the rest of it without booing her out of the place. She should have been booed till she tucked tail and fucking ran out of there. But no. Bunch of... Where was that, by the way?
Canada.
What was it? Because someone told me it was actually the United States. But I
Don't
would
be
assume
long
it's
enough to
Canada.
lie to
There are a
me.
lot of Canada flags flying. So I don't know. But like, even remember when Roseanne sang the national anthem and kind of was just like, and she got shit for it?
NBA All-Star game. So it was America.
All right, it was America then.
Yeah.
You mean South Canada?
But hey, guys, she sang the facts.
Wow, it was an American baseball game. Right. She's still singing it like a political fucking bitch. That's right.
That's what she said.
Oh, of course. And she's singing it in America. All right. They didn't boo because it's Canadian. First of all, Americans didn't even know. They probably thought that was the real words. They don't fucking know the Canadian. Everyone knows "Oh Canada" and that's it. Oh Canada, and then I don't fucking know the rest of the words, whatever it is.
How many Americans know all the words to the American national anthem?
Yeah,
like, you could
you
switch
can't
up a
even
bunch
get
of
that
shit.
right. You're
One more
right.
time for you. Even
So
a
fuck it.
fucking pin.
But
Jesus.
if that was in,
That's
I wonder if
again,
she'd be
I'm gonna
brave enough
drop
to
it.
do it in Canada, where maybe she'd get booed. But I don't even think so. I think Canadians are a bunch of pussies.
Pin man.
I think they're ballless fucking pussies that probably agree with her. They'd hand over their fucking country in a second to the native people that, you know, you're...
Ross, people clip stuff out. They put it on their channel. YouTube free. It's not like I have Compound Media. I don't need to pay extra for stupid hours and hours of radio I'm not going to listen to. Sometimes he makes clips that would be interesting to watch, might be entertaining, And that's about it. I made a 6-minute clip. Wait, the title. That might be interesting to talk about. Watch, talk a little bit. Right. I don't find his racist ass entertaining much, but sometimes he'll clip something out worth talking about. That's it. Yeah. He makes a clip, he puts it on YouTube. That's it. He spent way too much money on something nobody wants to be part of. He put a lot of money in compound media and lost a lot. Nobody gives a fuck anymore, dude.
On their land.
Yeah.
Our home on native. Listen how she says on. Play it one more time. It's quick. She's such a. She had to make sure they heard it.
Oh,
They get Ryan the finger, so yeah, that's right.
Canada, our home on a
Not muted.
native land.
Fuck off.
Jesus.
Fuck off. I hate Canada and I'm pissed. On native land. Well, live with that, Canada. You got a fucking prime minister.
Typical American douchebag hating the other America. Well, they're not called America, but they're North America. Pretty much they named the continent North America. Right. There's North America, also known as Canada. There's America, then there's South America. Right. So they're a really cold ass American. You hate them. So you hate half the continent. What a douche.
You get women dissing your fucking national anthem. You can't do shit. You can't talk about vaccines.
Yes.
You can't do.
Hello.
And you just what? Trot around. Any Canadian that's actually cool has already got citizenship here. If you just live in Canada, I feel horrible for you motherfuckers. Leave.
I wouldn't be able to say that.
Just leave.
Live. Hello.
What a big, dumb country. Most of it's just down. What do they say? 90% of Canadians live in Toronto. I don't know what it is. You got a whole frozen tundra no one wants a part of. That's where.
Hey, there's a spurging dinosaur over there, or an ex-spurging dinosaur. Doesn't really spurg anymore. I knew a spurging angry dinosaur that lives in Toronto. That's right. We're near there.
The indigenous people are, by the way. They get all that shit up there. All the frozen tundra they get. They got free reign of all that shit. Our home on the native land. Yeah, maybe a little corner for some French people, some white people. But no, on the native land. Ay, my.
Russ, there's no link in Premieres. You can't click on the link that's pinned. Then I don't know what to tell you.
My God.
Maybe you got hit with a frying pan after you got high. I don't know, man. I got pissed. And I'm going to go take a small smoke break. OP and some couple other things are up next. Don't leave. Stay. And I'll be right back. Focus. It's always live when it's entertainment news. If you see a word called rerun, then it's not live. Right. Or it's a premiere. Live. You go, hey, Cliff, you're a cunt. And you now have a bit, so you're a bit puppet. Then I can chant this song. Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. And you come up and be a cunt. It's not a premiere, dude. Stop fucking saying that. No. I confirm that if it doesn't say entertainment news, it's a rerun. So you're bullshitting and not being of the truth. Right. It's live, dude. Like I could hit end at any point. A premiere just ends. The video ends. I hit stop end broadcast. Right. Live is live on 3 destinations. I can look on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck they call that, and see that I'm live on there too. Premiere only goes to 1 destination, YouTube. Live goes to 3. Right. And right now, put all the volume down. Oh. Turns out just said this broadcast is not available on Twitter. I don't know why. Jesus. Why do you need fucking proof, man? I'll put the link. Dude, when you're live, I don't go into Soup Party chat and go, are you live? Show me the fucking proof. Jesus, man. It's fucking annoying as shit, dude. I'm live. In a premiere, no one would be saying that. Why would I need to take my clothes to the dry cleaner? The hell are you talking about? You guys are not making any fucking sense whatsoever. None. None. If it was a premiere, how would I be able to put a link in to a few Discords? It's in Ross's Discord, main chat. It's in CEO's old Discord that Bellan runs right now. And it's going a couple more. It's going to Bex's right now, too. Right now. And they're talking. Snake. Snake, I'm live. Hello, people. I'm live. Why aren't you? I see none of you are watching. Snake, you missed the whole show, Snake. You're missing it. I'm live. Hello? I'm live. On my channel. Hello, dudes. Go to my channel. I'm live. It says live because I've placed in the link for StreamYard in here. Hello? Yeah. Snake. No, I went live. You said you should go live more. Oh, I remember a guy with apologies pre-record said that. So no, you're not even there. You're here talking. It's live right now, so it's going pretty good. And they're pretending not to see the link again. Why aren't you watching? Because you're bullshitting in a voice chat. That's what you're doing. That's right. Bullshitting snack. All right, I gotta go. Back. You're not even on here. No, I'm a newspaper. Why? Why do I need a newspaper? Go on with the next video. In fact, let's see. Play one more chat. Which one will be the final chat? Put this in. In fact, Focus, I'm just about to put the link in your fucking general chat. I put in several people's general chats, other chats, and you'd have to be blind or really, really high not to see this. Right. Dude, Ross, I put the link in Bellend's Discord or CEOs that he runs. Yours, Focus's Discord, and Bex's Discord. So, really, there's no way you can miss the link. Okay? So, know you. Entertainment news and open panel. So, news is coming out. Why did I do that? Sorry, I want to voice chat like that, Bex. Was kind of rude. You know, I'll see is here. Shalom. All right. Share screen. Okay, I'm with Opie News. All right, he clipped the tape out. All right, where is he? Uh-huh. Oh, here we are. Nope, here we are. My ex-girlfriend was a real treat. All right, let's hear about that, Opie. 4. Oh.
My girlfriend was definitely like trying to upgrade. She was always trying to upgrade. She would try to upgrade right in front of me. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. She was the one that
all right,
swore
man.
that she wasn't with her ex the whole time I was going out with her. And, and she
Oh,
also
shit.
went out with this guy. Oh, God, I haven't told these stories in a while. She also went out with this guy that was on one of the home improvement shows, but they were, quote, just good friends. And I walked in on them once, and they were like down in the laundry room of her mom's house. And my quote, I have to say quote at this point, because she certainly didn't take it seriously. I was just a kid. You know how it is with being a kid with these whack jobs. So
They're in the laundry room, humping like fucking lions. What was that, man? Oh, we're just friends. Yeah, your penis was inside her for several minutes. You're just friends? Humping like fucking wolves and shit. Yeah.
she's sitting on the dryer, I guess it would be, and he's sort of like right in front of her, and I'm like, oh hey, what's going on, guys? Like just stupid and clueless. And that guy was always around, and he was really, really cool. And fast forward, we're doing the virus tour.
I've been saying all night, dude.
Like it matters. I want to say, did we do one in Worcester or wait, where the hell were we? That doesn't matter. But also all of a sudden I saw the bus for this show. He turned out to be a big star on this show, but I knew him when he was a nobody living in Buffalo.
Oh,
I don't know his name
you want to be a bunch
anymore.
of guys that are
He was
bullshit,
a
not being the truth.
he was
And turn your chat
a
off.
person of color.
Enjoy the
What are you
show,
allowed to say on this
assholes.
stuff?
Oh,
Really good guy.
You
So I
can't do
run
that in a
into him.
premiere.
Now he's famous.
See ya.
I'm famous. And I haven't seen him in years. And I used to see him on TV going, I know
Yeah.
that guy. And it was like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm like, I think he was
I wanna
sleeping
do a
with my
video about
girlfriend. I
how
would be all
Cougar
excited to
Live.
tell everybody.
I turn your fucking comments off, so suck on that.
So I meet him. I think it was
Yeah.
like a service stop or rest area on the highway, whatever. We pulled in as our group that was doing the virus
Fuck
tour.
off.
So I go, dude, I gotta know. After we were like, oh my God, he's like, holy crap, I can't believe, how your career turned out. I said the same thing to him. We're high-fiving. And I truly did like the guy. I go, dude, it's been a million years. And
Now the guy that was fucking his ex, he's like, oh man, we're best friends. This is awesome, dude. Yeah.
I honestly don't care, but I just need to know. I didn't even ask the question. He goes, of course I was. Of course I was. Oh my God. That same gal up there in Buffalo, she also was telling me she was no longer with her ex. And then when I finally like the craziness was so insane, I had to tap out, and I started seeing somebody else, and she didn't like that at all, at all. So she was the one. If you go back with me a while, she was the one that left. It's the
You can't stop a video in a premiere and walk. I can't hit the microphone. Right, and in a premiere, you can't turn off
Blake
comments.
B building. Okay, Richard. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the memories tonight.
Right. I don't care if you left 8,000 comments.
She was the one. She hated that I
She's gonna do
was
the rest of
moving
my
on, but she
videos.
definitely.
Fuck
She
you.
didn't want to be exclusive. That's for sure. So she was the one that left message after message after message of her and her ex-boyfriend that she swore she wasn't with while she was with me. And it was graphic.
She swore.
And it was abusive. And she's like, hey, why don't you say hi? I don't say the guy's name anymore because he's dead. I think he died.
Graphic and abusive. Right, they were just friends. He swore. He called them fucking. Does it sound like they're just friends? No.
Died of a drug overdose, but
That sucks.
so rest in peace, dude. But she's like, hey, blank, why don't you say hi? And he was somewhere else, let's just say, and he was talking from that vantage point. I'm like, oh my God. If I was suicidal, I would have freaking jumped off the roof. Oh my God. Memories.
What else we got here? All right. Falcon notes. All right. Up here. Press. Sure. All right. Metallica news. We'll go right in there. Mr. Hammett was in Metallica news for a night. Where'd he go? Just had my hands on it. All right. Can't find him. All right.
Still hard to believe that Joey Jordison is no longer with us, one of the all-time great metal drummers and such an important part of Slipknot's history. What a great way to remember him with this new interview with Kirk Hammett of Metallica, talking about how Joey came through like only he could, saving the day for the band at a moment where they really needed it, and how he could tell just how much that personally meant to Joey Jordison. This is something new we've never heard before.
Oh, you're going to
It's
lose your
very
comments
powerful.
again.
Here's more. Before we continue, I would really appreciate it if you're new to Rock
Don't say
Beat, if you took a
bullshit.
quick moment to hit
I'm
that
not gonna read
subscribe
it.
button for the latest rock news and updates. And also, time is running out for one lucky winner to enter to win for 4 VIP weekend passes to one of these festivals of your
I watched
choosing.
this story,
You could go
and I'm
see
really
Guns N'
tired,
Roses,
so I'm probably gonna
Avenged
call it a night, man.
Sevenfold, Limp Bizkit, Slipknot. The possibilities are endless, and I feel like you have a good chance of winning, but time is running out, and you've got to enter to win at the link in the description.
Yeah.
So in June 2004, Metallica were gearing up to perform the Download Festival when they learned that their drummer Lars Ulrich would not be making the performance. And this was attributed to exhaustion at the time, but it was a very short time before the show. So Metallica had 2 options: find a replacement backstage or cancel this performance that they flew to the other side of the world to make happen. So what they did was scour backstage. They ran into Dimebag Darrell backstage, and Kirk recounts this madness in this situation, but he talked about a beautiful moment with Joey Jordison, a person who grew up loving that band. Early on in Slipknot's career, this was 2004, getting the chance of a lifetime to perform.
Well, you know, like sometimes you're on the road, you have exhaustion, flying for many hours, becomes a whole thing. Sometimes you just can't play. Sometimes people take drugs like horse tranquilizers, like Keith Moon. But you know, I don't think Waz is into that. That's right. He was
with one of the biggest bands of all time. Again, a band he surely grew up idolizing. Here's more. Speaking with The Guardian about the history of the Download Festival, Hammett said, "I couldn't do anything for the next 3 hours except talk to drummers. I remember seeing Dimebag wave at me from the distance backstage. I looked at him and mouthed, "We are completely fucked." He came over and laughed and just said, "You guys have this." And that was the last time I saw Dime. I still regret not taking the time to have a full conversation with him. He said, "Joey could play all sorts of things. I remember saying to him, 'Bro, you're going to have to play a bunch of these tunes tonight.'" He was beside himself. He was so happy. At the end of the set,
Sounds amazing, man. Well, you know, you're a huge Metallica fan. Get the opportunity to replace Great Lars Ulrich. Yeah, that's you got sees it. Like, yeah, Lars cannot play tonight. We need someone. Cancel the show, but we flew like across the world for this shit. So I'm money to fly that far. Can't waste it. We want to fucking jam and play, man, and rock out. Kick some ass. Right.
I turned to Joey on stage and I asked him if he could play Enter Sandman. And I saw through his mask while he was performing that he had tears in both of his eyes.
Wow.
He was crying because it meant so much to him to be playing Sandman with us at Download. I will never forget that. Jordison reflected on that performance years later in an interview saying, "As cool as it was playing that show, what was cooler was playing in Metallica's practice room. It was just me and those guys just warming up. What a dream come true, man. I'll have dreams about it every once in a while. It was one of the best gigs of my life." Corey Taylor also reflected on that moment in an interview a few years ago. He said, "We were back there with Joey watching it. It was surreal to watch Joey playing with Metallica."
I mean, that's a band that was really influenced by them. I don't really like Slipknot, to be honest. I think it's kind of a bunch of noise, but yeah, each their own. Some people love it. I've listened, not really a fan. There's a branch of metal and music that's influenced by Metallica that I don't like. I like the bands like Pantera that inspired to go from being a hair metal band to a much heavier band, crossing thrash and groove. Groove metal and thrash metal melt together well. Other metals and thrash and things like that don't melt together well. And some people are doing combinations that don't blend well. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Math metal is pretty cool. Nothing to do with this kind of thing.
Because we all grew up listening to them. And Joey was shitting bricks. I mean, he had his mask on. But every time he'd come back and he would pull his mask off, he would just be like, "How am I doing? How am I doing?" I'm like, "You're fucking killing it."
No.
Me, Paul, Clown, we were all standing there fucking cheering him on. And then they ended up throwing different.
No. I was way up there. Like there's 3 levels at MetLife. 100, 200, and then 300. I was in 2. So I was in mezzanine, but it's a little scary. 300 is really fucking scary. There's no freaking way I could be up there. That's all right. I've dreamed that playlist 100 times, so I kind of figured when they hit Whiplash that it was that playlist. It just had 4 empty spaces. I'm like, I'll probably some newer songs. New album before that or something. Yeah. But those songs that they did fit perfectly in with it. Right.
different songs at him that they hadn't rehearsed. They threw all the Misfits shit at him and he fucking knew it. They would have probably kept him up there all night if they could have. He played the majority of the set. That to me was an amazing moment for him. And it was cool to be back there sharing that with him. It was a special little fucking, almost like the moment you knew you've made it. You're seeing this reflection of respect from arguably your biggest influence.
I wouldn't base anything the Rolling Stone has to say about anything. Right. Focus, if you look up best 45 punk bands ever or whatever, right? They got the top 5 right. Nothing else. Okay? Yeah, or Punk Associated, right? I didn't agree with their whole list. What the hell does Rolling Stone have to know about music? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So Rolling Stone. I don't read the Rolling Stone. I used to a long time ago. Right, I got a magazine devoted in that issue to, oh, we ranked the 45 greatest punk albums. And I'm like, yeah, you guys don't know shit about punk, but you get the top 5 right. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, I didn't recognize them whatsoever, and they couldn't load their devices in. Obviously, they got the link tied to the top. No. Nope. Slipknot is part of the extreme metal. This is not a premiere, dude. Jesus. You stop saying that. And you're losing chat because I don't like what you're saying. You're not making any fucking sense. I bet it's a bit. Because, you know, everything in RDA is a fucking joke. With apologies, too. So, you know, you're bullshitting. If you think this is a fucking premiere, it isn't. In a premiere, I don't take a break. Anything, whether it's a premiere made from a live stream or different videos, now stuff from live streams, there's all empty space, all breaks are cut right off. Yeah. There's portions of me talking I don't want in the show. Just cut right off when I cut the premiere. Yeah. This
Well,
is
it's your biggest
unedited,
peer.
100%
Them signing off on
live.
you like you've
I know
been
you.
fucking massive for him. And I remember him telling me
That's
it was
all you
such a
need
blur
again.
that he didn't remember anything until he watched the video back. And he's right. That shit can go by very quickly because you're so into it. I don't know if they expected it, but he went in there and he showed not only the band, but all of their fans, not only the level of respect that we have for them and their music, but that we can hold our own. And that was a big moment. It was a big part of that. And of course, sadly, Joey Jordison passed away in July of 2021 at just the age of 46. His legacy continues to live on as one of the greatest metal drummers to ever do it. So incredibly influential, and just what a beautiful.
That's a really young, man. That sucks. I don't care if I don't like the band. It sucks when anybody dies in music. That means all their fans, millions of people, are really sad. I'm just sad that the guy died, even though I don't know the music much. It's part of extreme metal. I'm not really into extreme metal. I can give you an answer why. I'm a purist. I liked all the things that influenced the Big Four and bands like that. Yeah. Diamond Heads, the Tigers of Van Pants, the Saxons, Motorheads, that shit. It's so, the Iron Maidens, that stuff is so fucking awesome. If you played that and then the death metal band started playing, that at top volume would blow the doors off them. You'll never see a death metal band filling Madison Square Garden. Nah. There's 50,000 people that want to go to Madison Square Garden and all the other Madison Square Gardens to go see that fucking garbage or anything like it. They could probably fill a Palladium, something way smaller than a sports venue. Yeah.
Beautiful story it is to hear Kirk talking about him shedding those tears and how much it meant to him being up there with a band he grew up idolizing. Just truly a special moment, and Joey's legacy will undoubtedly live on forever. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe for the latest news and updates if you haven't yet. And don't forget to join the conversation over on the Rockfeed.
No one else could. Hello, Dish. Well, Jinx.
This isn't working.
How's it not working? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah. So, welcome to the show, dude. I guess you're the only person that can find a link. Congratulations. So what is happening?
Yeah.
All right, since it's kind of a panel, I'm just going to do this. So what's happening, dude? What brings you here tonight? You just want to hang? Are you not going to talk? Hello? Earth to Jings. Are you here? Why aren't you talking? Hello? I can't. Okay, you weren't talking. I can hear him when he talks. I can hear him too, but he's not saying anything. What's going on, Jings? Hello? He's not muted. Hello, Jings. Are you there? Focus, he's not muted. And my audio's fine. All right, my audio's fine. It says right here. Yeah, yeah. All right. And now, look at this, my friends. Automatically adjust mic bar. Echo cancellation. Background noise. All right. Do that. Doesn't want me to raise his volume. I don't know why it doesn't want me to do that. This new guy's not talking. Jings, hello? Why aren't you talking? All right, I don't have time for this. Good night.